Hello, Regan here, and welcome to a nature special of my review series, Doctor Who review series. So, well, it may not only be Doctor Who, but anyway, so today we are reviewing the Doctor Who Lego Ideas, set. It is set 21304 and has 623 pieces. And it is the 11th Lego idea from LegoIdeas.com. It has a weeping angel with a switchable face. Well, not switchable, but like that face that you can turn around and there'll be another face. The 11th Doctor also has that face and a fez. Clara also has a switchable face, and the 12th Doctor doesn't have a switchable face because his permanent face in this is basically grumpy, because in the series he's grumpy. But so yeah, let's get started. As you can see, the top of the TARDIS is floating above the TARDIS interior, but I thought an easier way to store it without losing it or breaking it, because it can't really fit on the top, is to put it on top of the rotor. But anyway, so 10 and up, building toy. So it has the Lego logo, BBC, Doctor Who logo, TARDIS, the Lego Ideas logo, the Doctor and Clara running away from two Daleks inside the TARDIS. How did that happen? How did Daleks get inside the TARDIS? But anyway, this side has the Lego logo, the set number, some legal hullabaloo, the Doctor and Clara looking at a weeping angel. As you can see, the Doctor is kind of being protective with his smirky face, and the Clara seems worried, concerned, upset, confused, worried, I don't know. And it also has a picture of the Lego 12th Doctor and the day of the Doctor, the time, the episode in which the Doctor regenerated. I think that this suit is the suit that the 11th Doctor wore before he regenerated, and it doesn't have a bow tie because, well, you know, the 11th Doctor took the bow tie off before he regenerated. But on the side it has the top side, and then the left side has the Lego logo, BBC, and then the Doctor Who TARDIS logo, and then the Lego TARDIS in the time vortex. And this side has the Lego logo. Well, it has the same thing, the BBC Doctor Who TARDIS logo and the TARDIS in time vortex. And okay, and then the back says, share your idea, gather support, Lego review, and new Lego product, which is the process a Lego idea makes once it hits, I think, 1,000 or 10,000 views or votes on the LegoIdeas.com, the website. But has the Lego logo, the BBC Doctor Who logo / title, a picture of the Doctor and Clara at the console, and a picture of how the TARDIS works. The Lego TARDIS. As you can see, the little bridge can connect to the interior of the actual TARDIS. Well, kind of. It's hard to explain. The interior of the TARDIS, and then this is interior, but this is interior of the TARDIS in a way. And so the top comes off, the sides come out. You can fit a minifigure on this little bridge in front of the TARDIS door. The doors don't open, unfortunately. So if you were doing a stop motion, you would just have the doctor appear in front of the door for no reason. But anyway, and then it has the 11th Doctor regenerating into the 12th Doctor. The 11th Doctor is holding a fez. The 12th Doctor has his sonic screwdriver. Then there's Clara, and then there's the Weeping Angel, and then there's the Dalek. And it comes with 2 buildable Daleks. And I thought that there's another side. Yeah, then there's the Lego logo and some Lego Hullabaloo, and, maybe I should not, show that on camera, but it is there's the item number and barcode. Thought that there's another side. Apparently I'm mistaken. So, yeah, let's get started. I have already built it, but anyway, first off with this is that I want to tell you that the Spider-Man web and the Spider-Man minifigure and this black plate piece doesn't come with the set. I just thought it would be fun for Spider-Man to be hanging off the TARDIS, like fan fiction or a whole new world with Spider-Man Doctor Who mashup. But anyway, so just a second. Okay, so I did not set it up like the front of the box had it. I set it up in my own way, not my own way, but anyway, so I put the Weeping Angel over here. As you can see, that is the switchable face. That is the other side of the head. It is the the most known Weeping Angel face in Lego form. I think they could have done better, but I think I know why it doesn't look very good to me, because it doesn't have a nose. But of course, Lego minifigures don't have noses. But the Weeping Angel's nose is one of its charms. But anyway, then here's the Doctor at the 11th Doctor at the console. That is, of course, his other switchable face. This is his smiling switchable face. Here's the 12th Doctor running up the steps, and if you notice, the 11th Doctor is already in the TARDIS, so paradox, major paradox. But anyway, and he's also holding the same sonic screwdriver, so like the same sonic thing that you could see in the Big Bang / the Pandora opens. But oopsies, I accidentally threw the 12th Doctor off. But anyway, so this is Clara at the console. She also has a switchable face. In fact, all of the, this is the other side of her head. And so the 12th Doctor has that grumpy face I was talking about. I even made my own homemade Lego Sonic screwdrivers, but I did not put them in this set for right now. But okay, so this is a Lego Dalek. It has its plunger and it's kitchen whisk. Excuse me, I didn't, but I know it's not really those, but it's basically it's a inside Doctor Who, but the top has the 2 lights that Daleks have on the top of their casing, and then the eye stalk, and I think that they could have done better. Well, I think that's fine, but this comes up and like this. Maybe they did that for the purpose of stop motion, so that if it came up, so that you could build your own like little Dalek sec or whatever, little Dalek sec man custom made. But I think that they should do that. I think that they should do a Dalek sec Lego, buildable Lego Dalek. So it would be black, and then that would come up, and then a little Lego man would come out that looks like Dalek sec. And this is the same thing as this Dalek. So yeah. In the words of the 11th Doctor, fezzes are cool. He said, and I quote, fezzes are cool, I wear fezzes now, fezzes are cool. Or something like that. But in I forget which episode that's in, but I think it's in like the Pandora Opens or the Big Bang or something. No, but I forget which episode. But anyway, this is a red cone piece. It's not focusing very well. There we go. Stupid focus. So this is supposed to be a fez for the 11th Doctor. The bad thing is that you can't really put it on the 11th Doctor because it would look tacky if his hair had a little peg on it. So, and you can't even make him hold it. I tried to put the bottom onto his hand, hold on, like this, but it wouldn't stay on. So, and so he can't wear it and he can't hold it. So what's the point of this? And I wouldn't, and even though in that episode where he takes his hair off, his actual hair off, I don't think that we would want a bald 11th Doctor with a fez on him. So that's kind of frustrating. So this is Weeping Angel. I already showed you, but I'm going to show you each minifigure individually. And the buildable Daleks. They did a lot of great detail on the torso and the skirt type slope piece. They could have made the back of the skirt and the sides of the skirt, well, not the sides, but maybe, but they could have made the back of the skirt, they could have printed on the back of the skirt, basically the same thing as this. I think they should have just done like a double two-piece, like two-piece in one, to make it, but without the slope, to make it look like a Weeping Angel. I know that that's supposed to be a dress type thing, but I think they could have made it so that it looks like Lego legs, but like the Lego legs are melded together in a way. But so it comes with a little clear piece that you can put on the Weeping Angel's neck. It goes down and has two pegs to put these clamper pieces on, and then you can put these wings on. I think that these wings were originally made for the Lego Chima eagle or whatever, and then they just colored it gray, I think. But the Weeping Angel's hairpiece is unique because even though it is not a Lego Friends hairpiece, it has a little hole in the top of the hairpiece, as if you could put a bow there or something. But it is a hard piece, and a hard hairpiece, not like Lego Friends. And plus, why do you want a peg at the top? No bows come with, and the fez doesn't have a peg, so I'm not sure why they did that. I think they did really good with Sleeping Angel, but so yeah. Okay, so this is Clara. If it will focus. Okay, this is Clara with her weird face on. Well, the Weeping Angel had its scary, gross, weird face. Not gross, but on. But anyway, this is Clara's worried face. Sorry, excuse me. I cannot talk today. But she has the outfit on in which she had before the 11th Doctor regenerated, and she wore this in the beginning of the 12th Doctor's debut episode. I cannot believe I forget what it's called. Breath or deep breath or something like that. That episode with the half-faced man or whatever, the clockwork man. And I think they did a good job. This outfit is in my poster that is in my room of the actual Clara. And I've noticed that on the actual Clara, it has little beads that look like bow ties, which is kind of weird and ironic. But I think they should have put the bow tie decorations onto the torso. But of course you can only put so much detail on a Lego minifigure. And I understand why they would not want to put a tiny little detail that you could barely see and that you could barely notice. But if you're a sharp-eyed Lego or Doctor Who fan, then you will notice that the bow tie decorations are not on this minifigure, which I am disappointed in. But like I said, you can only put so much detail on a Lego minifigure. The back has details that echo the front. I think they did good with that. And the skirt wraps around the back. It's not a fabric skirt. Thank goodness. I'm glad that it is printed on, because those fabric skirts are a pain. Felt fabric type thing skirts. This is the first time I've seen a skirt like this printed on to a minifigure instead of the separate fabric piece that you can get with most skirted characters minifigures. So I'm glad that they printed it on. So I think that they did a marvelous job on Clara, or a fantastic job on Clara. This is the 11th Doctor minifigure. He is holding his sonic screwdriver, and has his bow tie on and his hair on. I think that they should have made a custom-made piece for the 11th hair piece for the 11th Doctor, because if you notice, Matt Smith's quiff went to the this side instead of the opposite side. And also, if you are into Legos and you have the Big Bang Theory Lego set, then you will notice that this is Roger's hair, except it is colored brown. I am wondering if this Lego idea set was before or after the Big Bang Theory set. And I think it was before, but if it was before, I think they should have made a custom-made hairpiece for the 11th Doctor if they were thinking of doing a Big Bang Theory set. I know that it was unexpected for them because it's LegoIdeas.com. LegoIdeas.com is unexpected, but one complaint that I have is that on this, on the print on the front of the box, the print on the legs are the same color as the print on the torso. But in reality, the print on the legs is a little bit grayer, shall I say, than the print on the torso. The print on the torso is, of course, the brown tweed jacket that the 11th Doctor always wears. Well, always wore, besides when he was traveling with Clara. But, I think that they should have, I think that maybe, a paint mix was, too gray, or that they messed up with the color, or, something. But, they did wrong on the leg print. And also, if Clara has a wraparound skirt printed, I think that they should have had a wraparound coat printed on the legs, because it goes down on the legs, but then it doesn't go down on the back of the legs. So the front of the legs have the print, but not the back or the sides. So it looks like part of the 11th Doctor's coat was cut off, and only some flaps of the coat still remain. And it is kind of questionable, but yeah, I think they did a good job on him besides the color complaint and the hair complaint. Yeah, I am kind of obsessed with Matt Smith, but anyway, we won't go into that. Okay, Peter Capaldi, if you don't know, Clara was played by Jenna Louise Coleman. The 11th Doctor is played by Matthew Robert Smith, also known as Matt Smith, and aka Matt Smith. But excuse me, I'm sorry. The 12th Doctor is played by Peter Capaldi because right now, in the year of 2016, they are planning on shooting the 10th season of Doctor Who, which may be the 12th Doctor's last season. Anyway, the 12th Doctor in Lego form is kind of interesting. First, like I said before, I think that his suit is the same suit type thing, not really a suit, but a suit type thing, like the purple frock coat. I think that the outfit is the same as in the Day of the Doctor, I think, it's called, in which the 11th Doctor regenerated, as I said before. And because, first of all, it's the same color, it is purple. At first, I thought it was the 12th Doctor's new outfit, that purple velvety outfit that you can see in episodes such as Hellbent and Heaven Sent. And the same suit that Clara, or Shieldier, or me, well, that girl named Me, which is also known as a Shieldier, but I think it was Clara that said, I like that velvety purple coat on you. But I think that this would be better called the regeneration suit, because it's the same color, and it has that little, pendant, fob watch, pocket watch chain and thing, printed on the torso, and the inside shirt, the blue shirt, it's the same color as the 11th Doctor's regeneration shirt, and it doesn't have a bow tie, which explains my theory of, the regeneration suit, because the 11th Doctor, took his bow tie off, which made me cry, but, before he regenerated. And this may be a regeneration Lego regeneration set. Or this may be just a really new set. This was released in, I think, December of 2015. So, I may be wrong. I'm not sure if the 12th Doctor had a purple velvety coat back then. but I think that this is the regeneration suit. But anyway, I think that the hairpiece is interesting also for the 12th Doctor. First of all, there's just a tiny little gap between the hairpiece and the headpiece, like in the hairline, and it looks like you can see under, and it looks like he's wearing a wig or he's bald or something. And his hair is textured very with very much detail. He also comes with a sonic screwdriver, and and the same complaint that I had with the 11th Doctor is that the frock coat's bottom isn't wraparound, and I think that they should have wrapped it around like Clara's skirt. They should have printed it on the back and the sides of the legs too, but I'm happy anyway. Okay, so these are the Daleks. I'm not sure if this was the first thing I reviewed, but it was definitely loosely reviewed earlier in this video. But this is a Lego Dalek. They did very good with this. I do not have any complaints. I think that they should make a Dalek sec and a little Dalek man that comes out of the front like this, because, well, why would the front go up as if it's foreshadowing a Dalek sec buildable Dalek figure? I'm not sure if it's because it's easier and because it goes forward, like slanted, but I think it's pretty good. The colors are spot on. Even the eye stalk and the two weapons are spot on. And I think that they did a good job on these two Daleks. And I before have, since this cannot go on any of the minifigures, I have put it on Spider-Man, even though he does not come with this set. But one of the main things I have put it on that comes with the set is one of the Daleks. Even though a Dalek hasn't wore a fez, well, it's Doctor Who, so anything can happen. It could be like a secret story, but a secret episode, the episode of the Lost Fez. But anyway, it doesn't really look good on the Dalek. It just looks like it looks out of place, but where else would you put it unless you want it to get lost? You could put it on one of your other minifigures, but then you would be losing loyalty to Doctor Who as the fact that the 11th Doctor has a fez, and no one else has a fez, is, well, besides the Dalek is part of the set. I think the fact that the 11th Doctor has the fez is kind of a point in which that you should put the fez on the TARDIS, in the TARDIS somewhere, or on the Dalek, or like put it on the 11th Doctor's hand. I can't really put it on the 11th Doctor's hand, as I said before. I have tried. Oopsies, the head came off. Just a sec. Okay, the dog's head is back on, and the fez is off. But anyway, oopsies, I almost dropped the fez on the ground, on the floor. But I think that this set is a thumbs up, and any Doctor Who lover should get it. Just 1 second. Okay, but I think that any Doctor Who and Lego lover should get it, or Doctor Who or Lego lover should get it. Any nerd should get it, actually. this could be the start of your Lego or Lego collection, or this could be the start of your Doctor Who collection. It's kind of a mashup to me. And I have forgotten to do something. The TARDIS interior can be detached as shown in the back, on the back of the set box. And excuse the dusty TARDIS, but it's been a while since, because it's been on display for a while, so it's been a while since I have taken it and done anything with it. But and you can close the TARDIS and then put the top on, and it looks just like a regular TARDIS. You can take the top off. Just a second. Then you can do this. Oopsie, sorry. Then you can open it. If you could see that, I was trying to hold it up with my head, but hold the phone up, but the camera up. But if you could see that, the doors open and close. So you can close it like this. These go down like this. Then you can put the top on like this, and then you have the TARDIS. It looks very fantastic. Sorry, Doctor Who inside joke again. The same one, oops. But in order to open it, the first thing you have to do is do this. If you try to open it without doing that first, then a part will come off, as I have experienced before. Oops. And even if you try to open it that way, things can still happen, as you have just seen. But you can easily put it back on. So open. I like the detail right here of the little circle-y thing, as well, circle thing that the 12th Doctor likes. He was like, we need more circle-y things, or something like that. And I'm not sure why, but I think I messed up on this part, because this is gray and this is gray, but this is light gray and this is gray, dark gray. So I'm not sure if I messed up or if it's supposed to be like that for a fun reason. But I think that I messed up, and I'm not sure where the other dark gray things are. I'm not sure if they supplied me with the wrong parts. But so right here you can see the little cross hole, and the little bridge thing, and then you can turn this around. Then you can put the TARDIS on like this. If I can get it on. Okay, so the TARDIS is on. So you can keep it all the way open, or you can keep it kind of closed like this. I like keeping it open because of the scene I created, because the scene I created had it so that the Weeping Angel was like this. But and like I said before, it is easier to put the top of the TARDIS on the top of the console rotor. And I like the fact that they used clear blue pieces, a lot more than usual Lego sets. It makes the alien factor present, and more present than if they just put random blue pieces in the rotor and those little like the satellite pieces and all of that. They did good on the console itself. I'm not sure what this is. Maybe, I'm not sure what this is. It's some kind of thing. And the handle for that the doctor always uses to get someplace only comes up like this. So, but the funny thing is that the handle grip is on the top, and so it looks like the TARDIS is broken if you do if you put it like this. But you never know with the TARDIS. Things happen every day in the TARDIS. I think that they should make another set, or at least add on to this set, Amy or Rory, or Amy and Rory. Because if they are going to do the 11th Doctor, I know Clara was a companion of the 11th Doctor, and I know Clara was a companion of it, well, was, because she died in the last few episodes of the 9th season. Well, kind of, because she is now traveling with a shieldier, with between one heartbeat and the last, but I think that they should do another set with the 11th Doctor or something, including Amy and or Rory. But anyway, they should do the 10th Doctor and Rose too, and call it the 10 Rose. Sorry, shipping name, but yeah. I also like the fact that they did this. It actually looks like the actual TARDIS. The interior, the console room of the TARDIS. They did a magnificent job on it. So yay. This is a very nice set. Like I said, if you are a Doctor Who fan or a Lego fan, this set is a must for a gift or just for a collector. So yeah, I think that Lego did a good job on this. Well, Lego didn't really do anything. They modified it from the original version that the man who created this in the first place they modified the original version to make it more awesome. I think that if you go to LegoIdeas.com and go to this set and see the video of his version of the original version, then you will notice that the rotor will actually shift like this. I mean, well, you can't really do it on this because this isn't the original version, but this is the rotor. It can actually go like this. It can like go it can go sideways, kind of, as if a Dalek blasted it or something. It can like almost break. But also this is heavy duty. You can pick up the whole thing without it falling off. But if you would like to do that without you should, in my opinion, if you did that, then you should detach this piece and this piece, because this makes it much more heavy than if this wasn't on it. But anyway, so yeah, this is a great set. Sorry, I keep saying the same thing. I am just a nerdy geek. A self-proclaimed nerd. But anyway, so yeah, happy Easter, and I hope you enjoyed the review, the Easter special of the review series. Yeah, so Geronimo, Alonzi, and all of that stuff. Bye.